Real quick, I want to say if y'all would like the video and subscribe, it helps my channel out a lot, so I'd appreciate it. Thank y'all. So right now, there's a lot of drama surrounding Rell Games and just in the Roblox community in general, and it's kind of complicated, so let me explain it. So what's kind of the beginning of all the dramas, there's a new game coming out, which is a new Demon Slayer game called SLAYER's Retribution, and it just got its official teaser yesterday. And there's a lot of confusion around if this is a Rell Games game or not. And you're probably thinking, what does this game have anything to do with Rell Games in the first place? Well, a lot of the developers for SLAYER's Retribution are also developers for Rell. For example, one of the lead developers is Rell Hawk, and Rell Hawk is also one of the main developers for Rell Seas. But what I personally think caused a lot more confusion is not the fact that Rell Hawk is here, but Rell Sin is also a developer for this game, or at least he has the role in Discord. Now, I'm not actually sure how many people were confused by this, but essentially REVOLVER AGZ made a video called the new Rell Demon Slayer Roblox anime game, and this caused a lot of drama because in the title and thumbnail he called it the Rell Demon Slayer Roblox game, when in reality it's not technically an official Rell game, but it is developed by them, so I do understand why he put it that way, and I mean it did really well. But in the video, REVOLVER AGZ explained exactly what I just explained to you. He said it's not an official Rell game, he said it's just being developed by some of the same developers. But the problem is a lot of people in the Roblox community have very little brain cells, so they didn't actually notice this, and a lot of people are calling it a Rell official game and saying it's Rell Slayers and stuff like that. And obviously from Rell Sin's position, he doesn't want a lot of people to think a non-official Rell game is an official Rell game. So he had to clarify on Twitter when he said the only Rell Games is from the Rell Games group in Discord. Rell Demon Slayer isn't a thing. And if you go in their Discord to see what games are officially by them, you're only going to see Shinobi Life 2, Rell Seas, and Ninden. And I didn't think this is something that was that crazy to understand, but clearly just a lot of people are a little slow. You know how it is. But it doesn't really end here because a lot of people were really mad at REVOLVER AGZ for making this, one of them being the owner of Holy War X, alpherix. And these guys were talking for a minute. They made like a million tweets, but this all started off with alpherix saying that REVOLVER AGZ will do anything for clicks. And then REVOLVER AGZ defended himself by saying he said in the video that it's led by Rell Games developers, but it is not an official Rell Games game, which is true. He did say that, but you also gotta take in consideration he did put Rell in the title, like directly a Rell Games game pretty much. But he did clarify that in the video. Where I think the problem comes in is a lot of people don't watch the video fully, so you just gotta consider that when making your titles, and a lot of people just see the title and not actually watch the video. So I think that's really where the problem kind of comes here, and I don't think it's like a direct problem on either side. And then alpherix responded by saying you put Rell in the title so it would essentially get more views, which made the Rell brothers have to come out and clarify that this isn't a Rell Games game. What I personally think is that yeah, he put that to get more views, and that's kind of what YouTube is about. You make videos to get views. Every title a YouTuber makes is obviously for the purpose of gaining more views, so in my opinion telling him that doesn't really make a lot of sense. But I do understand what he's saying about making another dev have to go out of his way to clear up confusion that REVOLVER created with this video, or more specifically the title itself, not really the entire video. But what I do think is kind of unfair to REVOLVER here is that I feel like this confusion was gonna be created either way. You have a lot of developers from Rell working on a Demon Slayer game. Naturally people are gonna make this confusion. Did REVOLVER probably amplify it? I would 100% say that, but I do think it is a little unfair to 100% put every part of the confusion on him, if that makes sense. Now they both essentially continued to argue and just basically fought over little technicalities, but I believe they all did come to some sort of understanding because REVOLVER AGZ ended up changing the title. He removed the Rell part of the title just to avoid the confusion altogether for people that watch the video now. Now what I don't think a lot of people understand is you gotta give him a lot of respect for doing that for them, because this video would have done so well. I mean, it already is doing so well, and imagine if he didn't remove that from the title, it would have done even better. So I mean, either way, I have a lot of respect for that. But obviously this whole situation got really big and kind of blown out of proportion in my opinion, but it caused the head developer of SLAYER's Retribution, Kent, who's a cool guy by the way, he made a whole statement about it saying that they aren't Rell Slayers. They do have Rell devs, but they're not an official Rell game. And that kind of brings us to where we're at right now. And I also want to clarify, I don't mean any disrespect towards any of the developers or any of the people in this video in general. I wouldn't say this about all people, but in the specific people in this video that I talked about, I have a lot of respect for, so I don't want anyone to get offended or anything. This is just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, who you guys think is in the right or in the wrong. Let me know. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. I'm sorry, I just got sick, so I'm no longer sick, so I'm gonna try to be more consistent, and I got graduation and stuff that happened. So either way, no more excuses. I'm gonna try to be consistent. Thank y'all, love y'all, I'll see you later.